Well, this is Boz. I'm back with another Boz cigar review. Thank you so much for tuning in for the show. I've got my Bullet 95 rye whiskey. It's just a straight whiskey, as I've said many times. I've got my GG glass, Missy Grandma, and nothing goes better, in my opinion, than a really good top shelf whiskey with a great cigar today. We're going to do the Rocky Patel Sun Grown Special Reserve Maduro. A good friend of mine in Virginia said, you got to try the Rocky Patels out. So here I am. I'm doing the sun-grown Special Reserve Maduro. Look at that label. Beautiful label. It's a great looking cigar. Look how tight that thing is. Really tightly packed. It's kind of the wrapper on this, it's a triple cap. The wrapper is pretty cool. It's a little, sometimes I say a cigar is a little rustic. This is a little rugged looking. But I kind of like that rugged look. It's box pressed, as you can see. Kind of a rectangular, square shape. And it's box pressed. I think it's a really nice looking cigar. I kind of like that rustic, rugged look myself. And, oh, I hear the bulldog snorting and stuff. She does a lot of stuff. Hey, it's a good girl. I really like the way it looks. The veins on it are, you can see in there, the veins are a little erratic. It's almost between the way it's wrapped with the tobacco and the veins. It almost looks like a crosshatch design, which I'm kind of really digging on. It's kind of a different look than a lot of the cigars that I've had and I've reviewed. It's there's a ruggedness, as you can see, right in there. A little bit of a dimples and waves and stuff like that. I really like it. Let's give her a sniff test. This has a kind of a dark chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate kind of guy. A lot of people say dark chocolate. To me, dark chocolate is a little bit of a hit to the senses. And on this, and I was sniffing on it earlier, just kind of get my bearings on it. Another nautical term. If somebody uh, uh, sends you up to the bridge on a ship to get some nautical bearing grease, don't do it. That's my wisdom of the day. And I got to think, God, it's got that scent. It's got that hit in the nose, the notes, and it's kind of like a raisin smell. And I love me some raisins. It's got a little bit of that smell to it. It's hard to explain, but it just does. Got a little bit of, you open up the bag of raisins and stick your face in there and roll around and take a whiff. It's kind of like that. It's got, it's just got a cool smell. Once you get one of these, you go get one of these and do that. Do that. You'll smell it. Close your eyes and think of that bag as you're gonna go, damn it, he was right. Boz was, man, he was right on. It kind of smells like that. Of course I am. Gonna give her a clip in here. Nice sharp. Well, that's really tight in there. You can see that. Get her kind of zoomed in. It's really tight. Let's do the cold draw to begin with. Again, I suck it into my lungs and I exhale it kind of like a retrohale. But I just pick up more flavors that way. You do whatever you want. You can stick it in your ear or in your eyeball or something and say, oh, that's pretty good. This is just what I do. If somebody really does that, I'm going to get a kick out of it. Boy, it does have that raisin taste in a really good way. It's kind of fruity. Yeah, it's fruity. I'll put it that way. It's actually even a little peppery in the back of my throat as I'm sucking it into my lungs. It's not lit. Do not light it and smoke it and then suck a whole bunch of it into your lungs. You'll fall over and people will laugh at you, as they should if you do that. It's got kind of a nice taste. Almost tastes a little bit of cedar with it. We'll see as it smokes. We'll see. I got enough juice in the lighter. I'm going to give it a little toast in here. I really like the box press cigars. I think they're cool. They just kind of feel good. Just, I blow through it, kind of getting any charcoal nuggets and nubbins and stuff out of there. It's just something I do. Oh, wow, this smells good. Let's light her up. It's a strong cigar. A lot of pepper. A lot of pepper from probably midpoint of my tongue back into my throat. Bunch of pepper. Retro Hail, also peppery. Again, not overpowering. It's just strong. It'd be probably in the high end of medium to bold, depending on your taste and how many cigars you've smoked and whatnot. But to me, um, it's got almost, boy, it's kind of got a spicy kick to it. A little bit like, I really like sriracha. I kind of coat everything with it. It's kind of got that even on the lips, into my tongue. Spicy. It's good. We'll see how long that holds out. The ash is looking good. The burn's looking good. Today's pretty calm. Not a whole lot of wind going on. Again, the Rocky Patel, sun-grown, special reserve Maduro. Got this actually today, to be bottom line honest, like my reviews. Matt over at Cigar Cave in Medford off of Biddle. I talked to him a lot. I really like going into the Medford Cigar Cave. Matt and Jesse there. Matt always says, "Boz, what are you going to do today?" And I said, I don't know. Sometimes I know what I'm going to do. Today, I was actually going to do a different cigar. And I was looking at this one. He goes, that's a good cigar. He actually got me a couple of really good cigars. Another one I'll do. I'm going to let it sit in the humidor for about a week. And he said, really give this one a try. So I'm doing it. Again, a friend of mine in Virginia just swears by the Rocky Patels. Matt said, hey, give her a go. Well, I think he said something different, but I like to say give her a go. Same kind of a thing. Super cool guy. You go into that store, and Matt is always friendly, always happy. He says, hey, how you doing? Can I do anything for you? You got any questions? Go in there and talk to him. You can't miss him. He's a tall guy. He's a big old country boy. That's super nice. This cigar, probably more than any of them so far. And I smoke some cigars that I don't review just for my personal pleasure that people pass on to me and stuff like that. In fact, if you have a cigar you want me to review, or you hear of one that you just might want to try, like I picked one up today. A friend of mine really likes them, and he told me to try it, and I'll do that one here in a few days too. But, just kind of experiment. This one is stronger. It's got more pepper. It's got more kick. I feel it back there all the way to the tip of my tongue. So far, I'm liking it because it has that deep, dark chocolate taste. So we'll see how that works here. Let me scroll a little bit. I'll play with my dog. Have some of my Bullet 95 Rye Straight Rye Whiskey, which is great. This stuff is really, really good with a dark Maduro cigar, a strong cigar like the Rocky Patel Sun-Grown Maduro. We'll see it. Well, actually, I'll tell you. Wow, that's different. That's really different. The Bullet Rye, the 95 Rye, the straight rye whiskey, actually it has like a peppery thing in the back of your throat. To me, I really like it. It's different than the regular whiskey or the bourbon. It's different than the bourbon, and this kind of sweetens this up. It's kind of interesting. So far, I'm going, man, these are a pretty cool matchup. I'm gonna puff away on this, play with Luna the Bulldog. Maybe she'll make an appearance. I'm gonna talk about some cool stuff, fun things going on, and a little story about my dad today. Took him to the doctor at 0800. Got up at 0700 to do that. I don't like the O numbers in waking up. Not a lot of people do. I'll be back. Be there. I am back. I'm Boz once again. Hello. Doing Boz cigar reviews with the Rocky Patel 5x50 Robusto. It's a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with Nicaraguan binders and fillers. It's about $8-9 price point. Very affordable. Great smoke. Again, I noticed it more with the box pressed, and some with the regular round press. But you can see how it's kind of swollen there. From what I understand, because it makes sense to me, is the tobacco's starting to swell or heating up. This, I wouldn't suggest this as like a first cigar. Somebody says, I'd like to start smoking cigars. To say, do the Rocky Patel Robusto sun grown, it might throw them off a little bit. Might kind of, make them feel a little high or a little nauseated or something because, the nicotine hit. This is a dark cigar. It's a bold cigar. I wouldn't recommend it as a first cigar. For seasoned cigar smokers or some that have been in it for a little while, this is a great cigar for that. I would say it's great. It's the first third. Again, my first third and other people's first thirds are different. This is the 5x50, and I put it in this hand because I'm going to use tools. Got my tape measure. That's at about a little under 3.5 inches left. So to me, that's a third. There we go. And the ash is doing really well. Check it out. Ash. Like I said before, if you're bold enough to smoke a good cigar and you're confident enough to smoke a good cigar and have a good bourbon, a good whiskey, or whatever you're drinking, you're bold enough to kind of rub that stuff in a little bit. I'm going to go on a dinner date with my wife tonight. I'm going to go to a really nice place in Medford, Oregon. It's called Porter's. Fantastic food, super nice people. Again, you don't know I talk about them or anything. It's the first time I've talked about them, so there you go. But great place, check it out. Local owners, stuff like that, locally started. And I think actually they sell some cigars there. Probably even from Cigar Cave. Don't know that for sure, but I've heard that, they kind of get their own blend going, which is really super cool. They got a really cool deck out back behind Porter's. You can smoke cigars, stuff like that. Really nice. Please go check it out. It's just my thing. I like to kind of point out some really cool places that I go. Haven't had to touch this up at all. It's burning great. Really nice ash, as you can see. As you can see, the smoke rising. It's not much of a breeze out today. It's burning really nice. It's not like cut with a knife. That's okay. One of my pet peeves. You see something on TV, and I've seen documentaries on TV, and like with sharks, they go, "Oh, got razor sharp teeth." I'm going, razor sharp, really? I know sharks' teeth are sharp, and they cut like a razor. Or a crocodile. That's my big one. That crocodile's got razor sharp teeth. Take a look at them. They're not razor sharp. So people say it's razor sharp. No cigar burns razor sharp. But I don't know why that's kind of a thing for me. I've got a couple of quirks. Or as I tell my wife, I've got one or two things I'm weird about. And it's up to like 1,300 things I'm weird about. But I only admit to like a couple. And yes, I have a button-up shirt today. I am styling with my button-up shirt. Don't want to be, too sexy. It's getting more woody. I would even see kind of the cedar, kind of a taste. It's getting actually more fruity now that the tobacco's heated up. The peppers kind of started to die off. I noticed it's not near as peppery to me. The chocolate is picked up. The dark chocolate, kind of the bitter. Like I like really, really dark chocolate. It's got that taste. Some people eat dark chocolate like for the first time if they're into milk chocolate. They kind of go, "Whoa, what? What the hell's up with that?" And then they end up liking it. That's like this, you know. It's it's going to be like that. You know, if you break in with some other cigars and you finally kind of say, I'm ready for the gusto. I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna go for it. This is a good cigar to do that with. Now, again, I wouldn't begin with this cigar because it is in a bold area to me. I'm actually gonna raise the label up a little bit because why? Don't smoke the labels. They just don't taste all that great. You know, I'm looking pretty good smoking this. Okay, I'm gonna go there. That way, if I spill some more ash, it'll match my chest hair. You'll never know. It'll drop and I'll just rub it in there and like that. I'll be good for the rest of the day. This is a cigar, mini cigars. I see, you know, you could fill up a little closet or whatever, uh, and kind of roll around in the smoke. I wouldn't do it with this, and I really like it. The retrohale is incredible. You pick up all the fruit and the nuts and or the nuttiness and the dark chocolate. And again, it's got that raisin kick, but it doesn't taste like raisins. Some people don't like raisins. It's just got that little bit of that fruitiness uh, taste and smell. The pepper on the retrohale is strong. It doesn't like burn your nose hairs out or anything like that. Now, if it's your first cigar, it will. I'm telling you, in my opinion, it's going to be a little strong. But but that's okay. You know, just do it. Just do it. Have fun. You know, have a little fun. Laugh at yourself. Go, ooh, that's strong. Took my dad to the doctor this morning. It's kind of like a funny story to me. Every month he goes, gets a checkup. Every 30 days, gets a shot in his butt for cancer. He's got bone cancer. And good news is those readings for his cancer are dropping like a rock. They're actually in the normal range because of the shot. Yeah, they're spendy. Thank God for insurance. They're like $3,500 a shot, but it saved his life. You know, so cool. That's a good thing. But he's all about the women, as I've said before. I got to do that again. The further down this gets, it really mellows out. I'm really, this is like in the top two of the world. They they uh, they really put this sucker together. I'm really liking it. The draw on it is it's not restrictive at all. It's not overly tight like one of the cigar I did the other day. Its draw is really smooth, really smooth. I'm in this about. I can tell you how far I'm into this. About about a half hour. Let's check my timer because I kind of want you to know about how long. If you puff on it, you know any cigar you're gonna blow through it. But you don't want to do that because then you're just kind of wasting it. Um, so this morning, my dad normally his appointments are in the afternoon. This time, like I said, it was at dark 30. And we go in there, and we got right in, which is kind of cool. Within an hour, we were in and out. And his main complaint wasn't the blood draw, which he complains about sometimes. Sometimes I got to stick him 3 or 4 times. It wasn't the shot. It wasn't anything like that. So Dad had to go. You know, I get him out in the car. Says, well, it was all right. You know, just in and out. They just moved me in and out. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? Says, there wasn't enough women in there. A lot of times when he gets a shot and stuff, there's a couple women that are helping him out. And this time there was only one. There wasn't enough women in there. Because he's looking for a woman he wants to date. But he's wanting to date like 30-year-olds. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And now if he was a billionaire, it'd be all over it. But, you know, he's not. So, and I said, Dad, that's okay. And he said, well, it was all right. Well, sometimes they gotta, pull his pants way down and get the shot in his hip or in his butt, wherever they're gonna do it. It wasn't just the fact that there wasn't enough women. This is my dad. This is not me talking. He says they barely dropped my pants down, my drawers. They just stuck it in the hip because normally he says, "Well, we're gonna give you your shot." Bang! He drops them suckers. You know, he's all out there. He thinks it's funny. I'm sure they see that a lot. He's 81. He says, they just barely pulled him down and gave me the shot and I was done. He says, it just wasn't as fun. And that's a little weird. But that's my dad. Then he smiles. And so that kind of made my day. What are you doing? Hey, what you doing? Here. Neighbor's dogs are out. I got dogs all the way around me. And well, you can tear it up. I'm trying to talk here. Okay. So I'm gonna play with my dog, have another sip or two, take some more puffs on this. Pepper's still there. The fruity notes and the coffee and the cedar. I could really taste the cedar now. They're great. They're great. So thanks, Matt, over at Cigar Cave in Medford, for pointing this out. They're going to be having the Scotch pairing over at the schoolhouse in Jacksonville. Make sure you go over there, talk to Matt and Jesse over there, and get your tickets. I'm going to be there. My wife's going to be there. We're going to have a blast. Might even do a review there. Not sure yet, but I can. I think I might just do it anyway, and it'll be a lot of fun because they're gonna have some Scotch tasting. So who knows what I'm going to do at that point? You have to stand by for that one. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to come back, finish her off, and let you know what I think. We'll be back in just a few. This is Boz with Boz Cigar Reviews. I am back. I am into the last third, and it's getting close to the label. As you can see, so I'm going to peel this baby off. Maybe I can drop some hash on me and rub it all in. There is nothing wrong with that. Don't judge me. Careful. Rocky Patel, sun-grown, special reserve Maduro. Really liking it. I'm bottom line, honest in my reviews. There may be cigars. I'm going to try some cigars that haven't been recommended. I'm just going to go and pick some. I've got like 10 of them in my humidor right now. I'm letting them age a little bit. See how they work. I'm going to be honest. If I just don't like them, or if they're too bold or whatever. I mean, again, it's just my opinion. This is just for me. Everybody's different. I'm going to, I'll be honest, but respectful. It's all about respect. And I talk about other cigars sometimes. I say that I smoke them down about 1.5 inches. You can check my other review. This is finishing up. All the pepper is still a little bit there, even on the Retro Hill. Let me double check. Retro Hill still got some pepper. Wow, that last Retro Hill, the fruitiness is gone in the Retro Hill. The wood taste is prominent. The chocolate's still there, or dark chocolate, which I like. I've mentioned that a few times. Send me some dark chocolate. And tried to get Luna to cooperate, but she's all about the dogs right now, so she's not going to make an appearance. Yeah, look the other way. She's ignoring me. Well, as I was saying, I get lost in the cigar. This is my last review. I went to 1 inch, and I'm going to break out the tools again, because anytime you could use tools, it's a good day. Or do this right. Want to go out. It's at an inch. I would have smoked more of it. I do take them down. So even if I don't do it on here, believe me, I do it. I took the label off to do it. Guess my final thought of the day. Actually, I'm into this close to an hour. This is a really good smoke. I actually checked. I think I paid $9 for this. It's worth every stinking penny. I'd pay more for it now that I've smoked this. The Rocky Patel Sun Grown Maduro. This is going to be, yeah, I know, my top five. There's a whole bunch of my top five, but it's the ones that I may or may not share. So I guess I'm going to finish up with this. Talked to a guy today, and he was kind of went through the same thing with a parent that I'm going through, health and dementia. And he said, it just happens, and it's quick. The people, they pass away. So I'm doing as much as I can, making them as happy as I can, laughing as much as I can. Take your time with the people around you. Uh, especially the people that you like, and liking somebody is more important to me. If I really like somebody, then you could love that person. And that's just me speaking. If you just don't like somebody, you just don't like how they are, then it's kind of tough to be around them. The people around me in my very small group, I really like. And oddly enough, they like me. Don't get it sometimes, but I appreciate it. And most of all, thanks to Matt. He's such a cool guy over at Cigar Cave in Medford. I like going in there. It's just always the same, like I said before. Hey, boss, what are you going to do next? And I told him, I don't know. And sometimes I do. And I don't know the next one. I've got an idea. Cigar was kind of passed by a friend. So I'm going to do that one probably next because he is a friend, a longtime friend. This, I recommend it. It's definitely a must-have for your humidor. Get it and enjoy it. Enjoy life. Enjoy the people around you. And like I say a lot, and I don't mean to repeat it a lot, but it is important. Have fun. Damn it, have fun in your life. And my dad's waving at me. And just do it. And as always, why? That's right. Because you earned it. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the positive notes. Till next time, and a new cigar. I'm going to try actually the Bullet whiskey, the 10-year aged, next. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, they age that sucker 10 years in those oak barrels. Going to enjoy it. It's great. Any bourbon that you drink, any whiskey is super, super good with this cigar. Great. So I'm going to cut you loose. I'm going to finish this off, and I'll show you the nub next time. Have a good day. Happy drinking, whatever you're going to drink. Drink responsibly, please. And smoke your cigar because you earned it. Thanks a lot, and we will see you next time. Oh, I gotta hit the right button.